Assalamualaikum and hello YouTube, my name is Nur Muhammad from Animash and I'm back with another watch review. Okay, so this time around the subject for today's review is this, I don't know, it's like one of the most hated YouTube brand. I have no idea why, but you know what, I do have a little bit of idea, but yeah, let's discuss about it later on. But before we start before we start the show, let's do a quick wristwatch check. Today I am wearing my Addis Dive pilot watch. So I've done I think an initial review for this particular piece, and I haven't done a full review for this particular piece yet. So this is a Seiko NH35 powered movement, a 39mm pilot's watch, and it is on this very cool strap from strap.com, and I've just unboxed this one. I've just got this strap today, and yeah, I feel it looks absolutely awesome on this particular pilot's watch. Right, so let's get back to the Filippo Loreti. Right, okay, so I think 1 or 2 months back, so a sales representative from Filippo Loreti emailed me and asked if I want to review one of their watches. So after a few emails back and forth, and I said okay, so I told them that I would like to check out this particular watch, which is this Filippo Loreti Ascari. Right, so okay, so but first let's talk about the brand first. Right, so prior to the email, I've no idea who is Filippo Loreti and or what their company was. So but yeah, after that I've checked out on some YouTube videos, and I found out that they are maybe a Kickstarter brand. So that's why I'm a bit confused on why other people keep saying that it is a fashion brand. Well, what, because in reality they are a brand that started from Kickstarter run, right? So that's number one. Number two, they say that this is a watch brand that is using an Italian name, while they are not actually from Italy. Yeah, you know what? I know that this brand is created by two brothers from Lithuania, right? And they are using an Italian name, but Saint Martin is also a something like, you know, a non-Chinese name, but they are produced by a Chinese manufacturer. So I don't really see why it is wrong to use an Italian name on a brand that came from Lithuania. I don't really get it, right? So that's number two. Number three, they are selling. Some people say that this brand is selling, you know what, a cheap product, or marketing it as a as a luxury feel watches with a non-luxury price, right? So you know what, for the price, yes, it's a bit more comparing to the current AliExpress or the Chinese watches that you can get now on the market, but I don't really feel it's too expensive, right? It's, of course, it's not that cheap and it's not that expensive, but it's in the middle. So if you like this kind of watch, yeah, maybe you can go for it. But let's just go into this particular watch. So that's out of the way. Let's see what's inside the box first, right? So the shipping, right? The shipping is very fast. So I think I've decided to get this version on 11th of December. I think 6 or 7 days later, it came by UPS to me in front of my to me 6 days later, and it came in this big, big black box, right? So let's just see what's inside the box. So we have another box inside the box. So let's go that way. Oops. And we have another sleeve, a black sleeve, and we have this Filippo Loreti Ascari, right? So it is according to the brand or the model name that you are getting. So that's good. So Filippo Loreti Ascari, maybe they have another model name, such as, I can't remember, but yeah, they are all like, you know what, Italian name influence, something like that. So they have maybe they have a different name for different box for a different name. I don't know, right? So this is how the watch comes in, and it's written here, "You are awesome." Yeah. So that is nice touch there, Filippo Loreti. So we've got "You are awesome" card. And hey, we just wanted to express our immense gratitude for your patience and support during this time. Okay, cool. Right, what do we have inside the box? So we have a polishing cloth branded Filippo Loreti, and we have a strap care instructions, right? So just like white suede sneaker, a white rubber strap should be used primarily for special occasion, blah blah blah. Okay, so that's nice. And next one, we have an instruction manual on this particular piece. So it says here how to adjust the time, how to use the chronograph, and yeah, and instructions for use, blah blah blah. That is very very cool, right? So let's clear out this mess and I'll see you later. Right, let's get back to the watch. So the version that I've chose is this blue color Filippo Loreti Ascari. So they have a few other versions as well, and the one that I should have gone for is the steel bracelet version, right? So because the steel bracelet version has that what do you call it, presidential or president style bracelet with 3 links, and I think they are all brushed. The links are all brushed. And the great thing about that version, the steel bracelet version, is that they have a double quick release pin on the bracelet. So I haven't tried any of those before, so yeah, I don't know. But anyway, so that steel bracelet version didn't come with this blue dial, so yeah, maybe that was why one of the reasons why I picked this blue dial version, because I just love the look of this version. And it only came with this white color rubber band, which okay, if you are if you are on a yacht having some nice time on the beach or whatever. So anyway, I don't really wear a white colored strap, but this is actually quite nice, because this is a fitted end rubber bracelet, so it looks just nice on this particular watch. And we don't have any sign logo up top, but we have a stainless steel written down here. We have a signed Filippo Loreti in 20mm, right? So that's good, right? So very nice. Right, so let's check out the size. Of course, we already know that the lug width is 20mm, and the diameter of this particular watch is 42mm. The thickness is just, oops, that's quite thick, huh? It's about 13mm, so it's quite thick for a quartz watch. And a lug to lug of about 49mm. So 42, 49, 13mm thick, and 20mm lug. Just nice size for my 6.75 inches, right? So you know what, let's just do a quick swatch check with this particular watch, and so that you can see how it fits my 6.57 inch. So I am on the 3rd hole, so maybe someone with 6.5 up to 7.5 inches wrist can use this rubber strap. And yeah, that is how it looks on my wrist. And let's see how it weighs, right? So this is a Maker Quartz powered movement, Maker Quartz powered watch, so it's not going to be really that heavy. So on this particular strap, it's just 85 grams. So maybe on the bracelet it will weigh more than that, right? So like I mentioned just now, this one is using a Maker Quartz movement, a Seiko VK63, but inside the website they failed to mention the movement number correctly, so they put it as VD25, something like that. But anyway, that maybe they will correct it sometime, but yeah, that it is what it is, right? So of course, this is a chronograph watch, so that is one of the reasons why I choose this model, because when I did my state of the watch collection, I think last October, so some subscribers mentioned me, hey Nor, you should get yourself a chronograph. I'm not really a big fan of chronograph watches, but yeah, so when Filippo Loreti asked me to pick any watch from their line, so I you know what, I wanted to try out a chronograph. And also, so this is the first chronograph that I have in my collection, and also this is also the first time I've ever checked out the Seiko VK63, right? So the other thing that also made me want to check it out is this crystal. So this crystal is basically a mineral crystal coated with sapphire. So yeah, that is the first time I've ever checked it out, I've ever feel or used something similar to that, and it is also the first time that I've got to try out a watch with this, what do you call this, poor man GMT bezel, right? So something like that. Okay, so anyway, let's start the chronograph. Of course, this is a quartz watch, so you just stop it, sorry, you just start it. So see here that it is not a screw down crown. These are just for the static purposes. We have a crown here. This is also, it doesn't really have any screw and link, so screwed in crown or something like that. So it's just a push pull, that's it. And let's just keep the chronograph running, right? So we have a start button here, stop, and also a reset button down here, and we have this crown with that, what do you call it, oh, checkered flag logo, checkered flag with a brushing and polish finishing here. And on this, yeah, we have also this bezel, which is a bit annoying because it is on a 90 click bezel. I have no idea why they do that, but yeah, it is 90 click bezel. So if let's say I'm now in Malaysia, so if let's say I want to track the time in Japan, I just put it at number 1 here. So now I know that Japan is already 3 p.m. or 3:41 p.m. Right, so what else? So the grip is quite nice. It's a coin edge bezel here, so very nice. And the dial, right? So the dial, the first thing that struck me with this dial is that indices, right? So if I can zoom in a bit, so you can see those indices are really nicely made. You can see that it gives it it features a polish side, both side, and a lume center center design, and that looks absolutely cool in my opinion. And we have that, oh, the dial is in sunburst blue dial, and we have that chapter ring which is totally aligned. So yeah, Seiko, come on man. So there is a note to Seiko. Those chapter ring is fully aligned, and we have a Filippo Loreti Ascari in white, and also a chronograph water resistant, 100 meters, 330 feet, again printed in white at the 6 o'clock. And we have these two sub dials, right? So we have this circular, what they call, circular pattern in the middle, and we have this sub dial is in 20, showing us the 24 hours now is what, 14:40 in the afternoon. And on the 9 o'clock is this minute counter, which is a bit useless, right? Because we are using a chronograph and I have no idea how many minutes have passed. So I think it's just 3, so you can only count 5, 10, 15, 20 up until 60 minutes. So, and that's about it. Yeah, so it's a bit useless as a chronograph, but it is useful for when it has this what do you call this, 4-mesh GMT bezel. And yeah, I think that's about it. If you want to talk about functionality, right? So the how do you call it, the hands is printed in blue here on the 3 o'clock and also on the 9 o'clock. Oops, more on focus. And on the hour hand and also the minute hands, they have this loomed in, I think it's in C1 Super Luminova, and this chronograph hand is quite a thin, so sometimes it disappears, so it's quite difficult if you want to check out whether the chronograph is still running or not, right? So let's talk about the crystal. Crystal is, of course, just like I mentioned just now, it is a mineral coated sapphire crystal. So far I haven't managed to put any ding or scratches on it, and it is quite legible. So I don't really think that they put any anti-reflective coating here. You can see that there's no blue hue whatsoever, but it is a very clear crystal, right? So, and the party piece of this particular watch is the back, right? So man, I just love that logo. Oh, the etching. This is the I think the guy, this Ascari is, I think his name is Louis Ascari, I can't remember, but this was the car that he used on a Le Mans race, I think. So Ascari is the driver's name, and then this is the car in number 26. But I can feel the etching on this particular case back. It's very, very nice. You know what, for something that costs about $150 or $160, I don't think that is a bad thing to have at all, right? So what else that we want to talk about this watch? Oh, I've totally forgot about the lume. So there is a bit of lume, but of course with any chronograph watch, it's not going to be that great. So let's just check it out. So it is of course in green color. I think this is a Super Luminova C1. Yeah, it glows fine, but not that strong as a Seiko or something similar. So you know what, chronograph are not meant to be used underwater anyway, so yeah, that is why it is okay to have it, but not that great, right? So my conclusion for this particular piece or particular watch, okay, I've mentioned many times before, your money, your watch, your style. So if you like this style of watch, some say this is a fashion watch, some say this is a Kickstarter brand, some say it's a rubbish brand. So I you know what, I don't really like to call any brand rubbish unless I check it, I check it out, I use it, and I think it's rubbish. So far, after about a month of having this watch, I don't really think it's rubbish at all. So of course it's a bit expensive at $160, but you know what, Michael costs $200, Movement $200, something similar. If you put a Michael Kors brand here, they will definitely charge you $250 or even $300 for it. So for the price and for the style, that if you like this style, it is not that bad, right? So, and Filippo Loreti, if you really want to get one of these watch, so Filippo Loreti kindly gave me or my subscribers a 15% discount code. So I don't really get any kickback for that. So this is just from them to my subscribe. This is just a discount code that is given to the channel. So if you guys want to, you know what, try out their products, so you can use NMWatch15 to get 15% off during checkout. So what do you guys think of this particular watch? So is it good, is it bad, is it worse, or is it something like that? But yeah, so if you guys do let me know in the comment section below. Do give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more future video reviews such as this one, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel, and as usual, please stay safe guys. Until next time, I'll see you soon. Bye bye.